All right, so we're gonna start with 5 walkouts. So just reach really high, come down and touch your toes, and then walk your hands all the way out to the top of a plank, and then walk it back. And just take them kind of nice and slow, 5 of them, and start to get some blood moving through your body and warming up the back of your legs. So take 5 of these walkouts. Take some deep breaths. Tell yourself that you're amazing for showing up today. When you finish 5 of these, you're going to go into 10 air squats. Again, nice and slow. Okay, so take your air squats deep, kind of slow. Start to warm up your ankles, your knees. So 10 slow air squats. So this is a glutes class, right? So even in the warm up, try to be mindful of activating your glutes. Even on these squats, drive through your heels. When you finish 10, you're gonna go into 5 burpees, everyone's favorite thing. So if you're not very warm and you wanna just walk out your burpees, you can do that, but come all the way down to the bottom of a push-up. Jump at the top, okay? 5 of them. So we're starting to get a little bit more dynamic with our movement. When you finish 5 burpees, you're going to go into 10 A squats. So you're gonna jump it out, jump it in, 10 of them, okay? Again, if you're not that warm, you can just take squats again, but we're starting to kind of get a little bit more blood pumping. So 10 A squats. When you finish those, we're back to burpees, but we're gonna do burpee with a jump squat. So jump your feet out, burpee, come down, jump, okay? 5 of those. Come down, jump. Good. When you finish those 5 burpees with the jump squat, you're gonna go into 10 alternating lunges, okay? So just step it out, nice and wide. Get a good stretch in your quads, hip flexors. When you finish these 10 total alternating, go back and run through that sequence again. So start with 5 walkouts. I'm already breathing hard, you guys. Maybe I'll just sit here and chat and coach you from afar instead of doing this. Okay, so back to 5 walkouts. Stretch high, take a deep breath. Drop it down when you hinge at the hips. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings and back body. 5 juicy walkouts. Good. When you finish these, it's back to 10 air squats. Five walkouts, 10 air squats. So see if you can get a little bit deeper in these squats this time. Good, you guys. 10 here. Then back to those 5 burpees. Push through the heels on these squats. Start to tell your glutes they're in charge today. So much mind-body connection with working your posterior chain. Back to burpees. Everybody's favorite quarantine movement. How many burpees and push-ups can we do? So many. All the body weight. Last week I worked out at XND, and so I squatted heavy-ish, like 155. I was sore I'm still sore actually from it, so it's not a joke. Okay, 10 squats, then back, or 5 burpees, back to those A squats. So drop it down into a squat, jump it in 10 times. When you're done, back to the burpee squat jumps. Good. All this jumping should get you kind of high. So burpee, jump squat, 5 of them. Try to get off the ground, try to jump it. And then 10 alternating lunges, and that'll end the warm up. If you want, you can jump the lunges. Whatever you want to do. Okay, you should be breathing hard, sweating. Oh, hi, Shirley. Yay, friends and family. Okay, friends, here we go. If you have a band, grab it. Get a drink, stretch out whatever else you need to stretch out, and I'll start walking you through this little pre-work, I'll call it. So the structure for today, in case you're new, we're going to do a little banded work to start, and then we're gonna do 5 stations of 2 movements, the usual. We're doing 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So get ready. And then we are gonna do some abs and then a fun finisher. So grab your band, and I need to grab my clock for this next one. Grab your band, and if you have a couch or something that you can lean your back up against, like I'm gonna use this little interesting ottoman situation. We're gonna do just some hip thrusts, but not with weights. So you just need to lean, kind of gingerly lean your shoulder blades against something, okay? So grab your band, and we are gonna do lean, let's see, lean your shoulder blades against it so you can do kind of a hip thrust. Come up into the top of a bridge, and you're gonna squeeze out 10 times. So abduction, so squeeze against the band 10 times. Good. When you finish 10, you're gonna sit down and lean against the bed, against whatever you're using, and squeeze out 10 times. So be really purposeful with this movement as you squeeze out. Feel that resistance band working against your outer thighs. Good. Then, when you finish that, you're gonna go into a wide stance banded hip thrust. So just come up, tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes at the top. We're gonna do that 10 times. If you don't have something to lean up against, you can just do this on the floor as glute bridges. So 10 here, kind of slow, squeeze your glutes at the top. Keep your abs really tight, kind of tuck your chin. 10 reps. When you finish 10, bring your feet in narrow so that they're touching, but still squeeze out against the band, almost like a frog pump, and take 10. So we've got 4 movements. We've got 10 reps of each. By the end of the sequence, you should be burning. Good. When you finish, take about 10 seconds rest and go through it again. Good. We're gonna do it 4 times. And I'm gonna grab my timer, so keep going. So 10 reps. Abductions at the top of the hip thrust, 10 of them. Then sit your butt on the ground, do 10 abductions out with your shoulder blades up against something, a bench, whatever you have. Then 10 wide stance hip thrusts, 10 narrow stance hip thrusts. We're doing this 4 times through, okay? Be right back. All right, you guys, keep moving. So 10 abductions, good work. At the top of the hip thrust, 10 with your butt on the ground. Good job. Lots of people with their cameras off. Nobody wants me to watch them do glutes. Good work. So we're going 4 times through. Take a quick brief break in between. Good work, you guys. Four rounds. Okay, good work. So squeeze hard against that band, drive through your heels. So come up, squeeze out. Good job, you guys. This is kind of like an extended warm-up. So this is an easy one that you could do anytime you're watching TV. This is a Brett Contreras, like the glute guy. This is one of his little warm-up situations. He posts lots of good stuff on Instagram if you're into the glutes work. Also, I bought this contraption called a booty sprout, and I'll show it to you at the end of the class. So it like enables, it's It's basically cables that you can attach to this wooden contraption, and it stimulates the ability to do like heavy hip thrusts. And supposedly it goes up to 400 pounds, the cables, and it's pretty effective actually if you're stuck in your house and have no weights or anything to use. Where's the bread and sugar? I don't know. Aww. Good, you guys. Quick breaks. So even with those narrow hip thrusts, make sure you're pushing out against the band, squeezing at the top. Good work. 10 reps of each thing. And I'll watch you see how you're coming along here, finishing up. Good work. Joe's shaking it out. Good work, girl. All right, so it looks like you guys are starting to finish that up, and I have my timer ready, so we're ready to roll into the big workout piece. So, like I said, we're doing stations. We're gonna do 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest, so it's gonna be pretty quick transitions between exercises, and each little mini station is gonna have 2 movements, and we'll do the station twice through. So, for this first station, we are going to do a narrow squat into a regular squat. So you can band it or no band, totally up to you. You can have weights or no weights. But you're gonna take a narrow squat where your feet are together. Feet are together, knees are just barely pushing out against the resistance band, and you're stepping into a regular squat. Back to a narrow squat, into a squat. Okay, alternating legs, pushing through those heels, your toes almost come up off the ground. Okay, staying low. Then the second movement is feet elevated, banded glute bridge. So again, if you have something to put your feet on that's stable, great. If not, just put your feet on the ground and that's totally fine. And these are weights optional as well. So if you'd like to put a weight in your lap, that works very well. But you're gonna put your feet up, your heels up high, weight in your lap if you'd like it, and you're just gonna push up. You'll feel this in your hamstrings and your lower glutes. You'll feel it a bit differently than you will with just glute bridges on the ground. So those are the 2 movements. Grab a band, grab a weight if you want it. We'll get ready to start. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Back and forth between the 2, and then we'll rest for a minute, okay? Here we go. Reset. In 3, 2, 1. So we're going narrow squat, regular squat, narrow squat, regular squat. Alternating legs, pushing out against that band. Take the regular squat a little wider than you normally would, so that you can really work those glutes. Stay low if you can. Bring those feet together to touch in the middle if possible. Good, more than halfway. Stay low, stick that booty way back. Your quads are gonna wanna start taking over right about now. Tell them, not today. Good work. Push for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, rest. Keep the band on. Quick flip here. Lay on your back. Feet elevated if you have that as an option. Weight in your lap if you'd like. Abs super tight. Here we go in 2 and 1. So we're driving up, kind of pausing at the top. Tuck your tail, squeeze those glutes. You can see I have my toes all the way elevated, so it's really just driving through my heels. You can plant your feet if it feels better. This ottoman likes to kind of slide around, so that makes it really exciting. So check in with your glutes right now. Push out against the band again. Activate. Your hamstring should be burning. Good, 15 seconds to go. Go for the full 15. And you get a little sip of air before we go again. Nice work, ladies, 5 seconds. 2, 1, okay. Back to the squats, here we go. Oh, I'm sweating. My hair, I got it done a couple days ago and I was hoping to last like a week without washing it, but alas. Here we go, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to those narrow squats. So try to stay low the entire time and don't come up and release that tension. Stay low. Keep those glutes firing, activating. Good work. Stay nice and low, chest up, breathing. So last time we have to do these. So last time we get to do these. These are one of my favorites. More than halfway, stay with it. Here we go. Deep breath, 15 seconds. Stay with me for the full 15. Here we go. Good work. Stay low. Don't stand up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the band on. Lay on your back. Back to those glute bridges. Oh, cracking. Here we go in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drive through those heels. Take your hips nice and high. Squeeze your glutes. Tuck your chin a little bit. Activate your abs. Give it a little pause at the top. Check in with your band. Make sure you're pushing out against it and not letting it push your knees toward each other. Halfway, here we go. Then you get a minute rest after this while I describe the next little station. Good work, ladies. Stay on it. For 10 seconds. Yes, you can. Here we go. Yes, you can. My daughter laughs at me when I say yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Rest, friends. You can ditch the bend for a second. Let's go, ladies. You should come over here and be my hype girl. Or do the workout with me. Okay, next up, we're doing banded squat step backs. So, bend over knees again. Just get to love this band is happening. We're gonna step into a deep squat. Here, squat into a deep squat. And we're gonna step 1 foot back. And we're gonna stay on that foot for 45 seconds. Second round with each leg, okay? So try to stay activated, stay low in that squat the full time. Really drive through that stable foot. Push your arch into the floor, drive through your heel. Stay on one leg for the full 45, okay? And then we are pairing that with frog pumps. Everybody's favorite. At least you're home for this one. This one's kind of a weird one to do at the gym. Weight in your lap, optional. Lay down. You were gonna put your heels together, place them on the ground, and kind of like a butterfly, sprawl your legs out wide, and you're just gonna push up. Push up. It's a really minimal movement, like 3 inches, but really squeeze those butt cheeks together at the top. Option to put your feet up high. Again, if you'd like to elevate them in the frog pump position, it'll be a slightly different type of burn. So that's an option too. Okay, ready? Grab your band. And here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So banded squat. So drop into that squat and take your right leg. Let's start with right. And just bring it back. But notice that I'm not bringing it in so that I'm, here's my down. So that it's releasing the tension. Keep the tension in the band. Stay low. So you're really working that left glute if you're driving your right foot back. Stay low in it. Push against that band. Drive against the band. Good, more than halfway. So stay on that left leg. Squeeze that glute. Feel it driving your heel right into the ground. Good, stay low. Try not to stand up at all. 10 seconds to go. And then we're in those frog pumps. Good, stay on it. You only have to do this leg 1 time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, release. Here we go. Lay down on your back, grab your weight. 15 seconds is not a ton of transition time, so you gotta really get with it. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So drive those heels together. Pop your hips up to the sky. Try to just kind of tap them and go. Don't lay your booty down and take a little nap. Although that sounds delicious today. Good. Okay, check in. Try to let your legs fall a little bit further to the sides. So it's really your glutes helping you drive up. Nice work. 15 seconds to go. Squeeze hard at the top. These can be as easy or as hard as you make them. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Drop your knees. 5 seconds. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand up. Grab your band. Working the right glute this time. So, balancing on that right leg, driving that left leg back in deep squat in 4, 3, 2, 1. So drop into a squat and bring that left leg back. Kind of just tap your toe on the ground, driving through that right heel. Good work. So keep the tension against the band. Low in your squat. Take it another inch lower. Good work. We're halfway already. Good. So it's easy to kind of tip forward onto our toes. If that's happening to you, be conscious of sitting deep into that squat, driving through the heel. 10 seconds to go. Burn out this right side. Nice work, ladies. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Last little thing, frog pumps, and we're resting again. So much rest. All right, here we go. Take a big breath. And here we go again in 2 and 1. So drop those knees wide. Squeeze through your heels. Squeeze your glutes hard at the top. Good work. You can drop the weight if it gets to be too much, but keep your abs super tight so that you're protecting your low back. Good work. You guys are awesome for doing this on a Saturday when there's, you know, homeschooling plans for the week to be made, all of the things. But you're here. You got 10 seconds left and then we rest. So squeeze for an extra second at the top on these. 5 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. That sequence wasn't so bad, was it? Let's see what's up next. Hopefully something bad. Okay. We are doing lateral banded walks with banded kickbacks. All the bands. Okay. The bands just make such a difference if you don't have a lot of equipment at home. You can still get some really good toning in with this. Okay. Lateral banded walks. So simple. Drop low into a squat and don't ever come up. And you're just, depending on your space, you're gonna just walk laterally as far as you can. If it's one step backward, side by side, it's fine. Stay low and stay in it for the entire 45 seconds. And then we're doing banded kickbacks. So if you have a spot on the wall that you can brace yourself, great. If not, just try to balance perhaps. And we're gonna work our left leg first. So you're gonna stand on your right leg, drive that heel right into the ground, and you're just gonna come back and barely tap the left foot on the ground, okay? Again, this is a really small movement, like small range of motion, but be mindful of using your glutes and it will be very effective. All right, friends, here we go. Lateral banded walks. Bands on bands in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop low into that squat. And these are slow movements. So you're pushing out against the band, staying super low, driving through your heels, almost dragging that outer leg against the band. Good, stay super low. See if you can drop 1 inch lower. Stay super low. 15 seconds to go. Push out against the band. See if you can take your steps a little bit wider and slower. Good. Nice work. You have 5 seconds. Do not stand up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Actually, leave the band on. We're gonna do kickbacks. So stabilize with your right leg. Lean against something if you'd like. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So hinge forward a little bit, and you're just bringing that left leg back. Super tight abs. Try not to arch your back. Okay, it's not a swing. It's a slow extension. Good work. Burning out this left leg. You only have to do it once. Good job, you guys. Try to just tap your toe barely on the ground. Bring it back up and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top. Both glutes are working pretty hard here. You'll see when we switch to the right leg, our right side's gonna be even harder because it's already done a lot of work here. Good work. 10 seconds. Here we go. Hinge over a little bit. See if you can take it a little slower. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Back to those lateral banded walks. Here we go. Take a deep breath. You guys are crushing it. We're already in the 3rd little station. Time is flying. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Drop low into a squat. Here we go. See if you can drop a little bit lower than you did last time. Back and forth. Take nice wide steps. Thinking about those glutes working and toning and burning. Good work. Can you drop an inch lower? We're halfway. Good work. Those of you that have been doing this every week with me, hopefully it's getting kind of easier, where you can feel the progress. Glutes are so fun because you get so much stronger so quickly. Stay in it, drop it a little lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, keep the band on. Switching to our right leg this time. Stabilizing with our left. Hinging forward slightly, tight abs. Okay, just a few inches of motion. Oh, here we go, in 2 and 1. Right leg, kicking back. Make sure you're pushing kind of out and back against the band. Go. You should feel this in your upper glute. Good work, ladies, almost done here. And we rest again, so much resting. Good work. Halfway. So stay on it, hinge forward a little bit. Kick that right leg back. Nice and slow. Squeeze it at the top. You've got 10 seconds. Make these really good reps. Good work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Drop the band for just a second. All right. You ladies look awesome. Take a deep breath, get some water. Station 4. We are gonna do sumo squat into a sumo deadlift. So if you have weights that are heavier or a kettlebell, you'll probably want them here. And you're gonna take your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Your knees are gonna trace out over your toes, and we're gonna drop into a sumo squat, come up, and then sumo deadlift, come up. Okay, if you have light weights like I do, the slower that you go, the more effective this is gonna be. So even at the bottom of that deadlift, squeeze those glutes really hard and come up really slowly, making your glutes do the work, okay? You can use 1 weight or 2 weights or kettlebell, whatever you have, anything that'll just put some resistance into this movement. So we're gonna squat down, come up, squeezing our glutes the whole way, kick it back into a deadlift, okay? So even on the squat, stick your booty back. So booty back, nice slow squat, deadlift, okay? And we are partnering that with curtsy lunges, one of my favorites. So you're just gonna drop your leg behind the other leg and drop into a curtsy, okay? Curtsy lunge. So if that is too easy for you because you don't have heavy weights, just do a pulse. Try to pulse it out for 45 seconds. It's upper city style, okay? Or you can pulse 3 times. Kind of modify this to make sense for what your fitness level is and what your goals are, okay? Here we go. So we'll start with that sumo squat into a deadlift here in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. So weights in front of you, feet wider than hip width apart, and you're in a squat. Stand up, squeezing your glutes the whole time. Come down into deadlift. Squat, deadlift. So, like I said, take those deadlifts nice and slow, and they'll be harder. Like a tempo deadlifts. Good. More than halfway. Really feel the stretch in your hamstrings on those deadlifts. Drive through those heels too. If you have horrible mobility like me, these deadlifts are actually quite hard. Good work, ladies. I should probably stretch a bit more. You know, I'll put it on my list. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, heading into those curtsy lunges. I'm gonna hang on to my weights for these. I kind of like to hold them up at my shoulders because it just lets me breathe a little bit better. So choose your adventure here. You wanna pulse it out? Pulse it out. Here we go. So maybe challenge yourself and see if you could hold the pulse for 10 seconds. And then let it go. Good. Think of it as like 4 sets of 10. Pulse it out. Feel that left glute burning. Good work, ladies. So your right leg is kind of just like a kickstand. Your left glute should be doing all the work. Good, 15 seconds to go. Here we go. Try to pulse it out for this whole time. Good work. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your butt cheeks together. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, back to the sumo squat deadlifts. In 10 seconds. We're flying through this workout. So feet a little bit wider, hip width apart. Squat it out. Here we go. Squat. Deadlift. Good work. If you have a kettlebell here, that'd probably be about the right weight, like a 35-pound kettlebell. I have one somewhere. I don't know where it is. I gotta up my home gym game now that I don't know, our gym's gonna open ever. We'll see. Here we go. Squat. Nice, slow deadlift. 10 seconds. Here we go. Last time we're doing this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Back to that curtsy lunge. Right leg this time, left leg drops back. If you want to do 10-second pulses, just follow my lead here. Then we rest after this. Here we go, 2 and 1. So squeezing that right glute. Good work. Drive through that right heel. Pulse it out if you can. Good, good work. I think you get to rest for a minute. Hold back just a minute after this. Good work, ladies. I'm sweating now. Thank God I'm not in my garage. Okay. We got 15 seconds. Let's pulse it out for the whole time. Here we go. Drop it low. Check in with that right heel. Driving it into the ground. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Oh, nice work. Oh my gosh, easy day. 4 down, 1 to go. Kind of. Here we go. Last thing we're doing as far as these supersets are concerned. We're gonna do a single leg dumbbell glute bridge. So your choice again, if you'd like to elevate your foot as you drive into these single leg glute bridges. I'm just gonna do mine on the ground, I think. So option to put a weight in your lap. We're gonna start working our right glute. So driving our right heel into the ground and just kicking up a couple of inches. I like to bend my knee a little bit, my knee that's elevated, because I have bad mobility. But it's really just another really small range of motion that's gonna crush us. What are we doing this with? We're doing this with seated banded abductions. So kind of like we did in the opening warm-up round, we're just gonna sit on our booties, band above our knees, sit upright, and we're gonna squeeze out for 45 seconds, okay? So again, this can be as hard or as easy as you make it. So push yourself, push the tension of that band, make it work for you. Okay, here we go. Single leg glute bridge, weight optional. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start on that right leg. Left leg in this, pointing to the sky, driving through that right heel, driving hard through that right heel. Right glute working really hard. So my hips are probably only moving like 2 inches, but my right glute is on fire. Good work. Kind of pause it at the top and squeeze, squeeze. Halfway. Nice work, ladies. Here we go. It's the only time you have to work this right leg. Stay on it for the full 45. 10 more seconds. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Grab your band. Stay on the booty. So your feet are going to be about hip width apart, and you're going to squeeze out against the band. Full 45 seconds. 2 and 1. Here we go. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Kind of pause it at the top of the movement. Good work. I don't know about you guys, but my family's like making breakfast and hanging out, chilling. You should be doing this with me. Let's see the look I got. Okay, more than halfway. Here we go. Keep pushing. And we'll burn out that left glute. Do this one more time. We rest again. Then we do abs. Glutes and abs, everyone's favorite. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stay on your mat. We work our left leg this time. So driving through that left heel, pushing our hips off the ground. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So drive through that left heel. Good work, ladies. You can take your toes off the mat if you'd like to really, really isolate. Good work. Stay on it. More than halfway. Here we go. Good work. We've got 15 seconds. Go for the full 15. Then you get to go back to a double leg exercise. Good work, ladies. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your band. The last little piece of the stations. Today was not so bad. All right, we're going with this abductions here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Super tight abs. Sit really upright. So you could do these while you binge watch whatever you watch. What are people watching these days? I don't even know. Here we go. More than halfway. Good work. Our ab set is going to be about 6 minutes, and then we're going to do everyone's favorite glutes finisher. So if you have about 10 minutes, stay with us after this. Good work. Squeeze hard. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. That's it for the band for now. Don't let that go. Okay, so I see Danielle's on this workout, and I actually stole her ab workout from the Suffer City workout on Wednesday, which if you didn't do it, it's on the YouTube channel. Look it up and do it, because holy moly, we about died. So we're gonna do 2 rounds of 30 seconds of work. If you did that workout on Wednesday, you know what's coming. And we are gonna do 30 seconds of bicycles into a 30-second static hold. So we're gonna bicycle for 30, and then we're gonna static hold on the left, bringing our right elbow to our left knee and hold that for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna bicycle for 30 seconds, static hold on the right. And then we're gonna just do sit-ups, whatever variation you'd like. And then we're gonna hold that position, that boat pose for 30 seconds, okay? We're at 2 rounds. Good? Okay, get a drink. Get your mind right. We're gonna start in 15 seconds. All right. 10 seconds. Starting with bicycles. Try to go for the full 30 and then hold it hard for 30. So here we go. In 2, 1. So bicycle, reaching your elbow to your knee. Nice and slow. Each time you connect your elbow to your knee, kind of give it a little squeeze. Halfway. When we finish this 30 seconds, you're going to take your right elbow and drive it hard into your left knee. Good. Twist. Feel your obliques working. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold your right elbow. Drive it into your left knee. Hard for 30 seconds. Get your shoulder blades off the mat. Keep your right foot elevated. Squeeze hard. Halfway. You guys look awesome. You're doing great. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. See if you can get your shoulder blades another inch off the mat. Drive that right elbow into the left knee for 5 seconds, and then we go back to bicycles. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. They're a little harder this time, aren't they? Freaking Summer City. I was sore from this for a couple of days, so I thought I would share the joy with you all. Halfway. When we finish this 30 seconds, you're going to take your left elbow, drive it into your right knee. Good work, you guys. And hold. All right, take that left elbow, drive it hard into your right knee. I know it burns. That's the point. Squeeze. Shoulder blades off the mat. More than halfway. Here we go. 10 seconds. Actually, and I led you astray. The third movement we're going to do is toe touches. So you're just going to take your feet and put them into the air. 2 and 1. And you're going to pulse up. Try to touch your toes if you can. If you don't have horrible mobility like I do. Toe touches, 30 seconds. Squeezing those abs. 30 seconds here, and then we'll hold it for 30, and then we'll take a quick rest. And do it all again. You're basically going to be ready to just put on a swimsuit and run around after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, reach it high. Shoulder blades off the mat. See if you can touch your shins. See if you can get your hands up to your laces. Hold it, hold it. Good work, ladies. If you have to let it go, come back up after a couple of seconds. It's just 30 seconds of work. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Don't quit. Get those shoulders up another inch. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, rest for a second. And then we're going to do it again. Burns, huh? Yeah, Supper City. They're crazy over there. All right. We're starting again in 15 seconds with bicycles. They're going to be a little bit tricky now that our abs are on fire. Here we go. Lay down. Get your mind right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bicycles. Nice and slow. Good work. Work those obliques. Twist hard. You have less than 3 minutes of work left here. Less than 3. Good work. 10 seconds left here, and then we're going to take our right elbow, drive it hard into our left knee. Nice, ladies. 3, 2, 1. Hold. So don't just sit here. Drive this right elbow into the left knee. Push the left knee into the right elbow. Nice work. Here we go. We're halfway. Can you get your shoulder blade another inch off the mat? Here we go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to bicycles. Here we go. Last time we do bicycles, guys. 30 seconds here. Good work. 10 seconds in. Then we'll do left elbow to right knee. Then you just have a minute left. You guys are strong. Awesome women. I'm grateful that you're here. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Left elbow, right knee. I know it hurts. I'm doing it. It's horrible. So drive the knee backward into the elbow. Feel this abs engage. The obliques are working really hard. We're halfway. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. See if you can take it another inch higher off the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to those toe touches. Less than a minute, you guys. Think about it. You can do anything for a minute. See if you can get up to your laces. 30 seconds here, then we hold it, and we're done with abs. Halfway, here we go. Yes, you can. You guys, we've been working out at home and quarantining more or less for 20 weeks. We can do hard ones. 2, 1, hold it up. We're heading into week 21 of the XND SheMoves community next week. And it's pretty incredible to think that we've been doing this for 5 months. All these Zoom workouts with all these women from all over the country, it's a pretty remarkable thing. Hold it up. Oh, 10 seconds. Here we go for 5. Don't stop. 2, 1. Come down. Oh, you did it. We did it. The thing about working from home or working out from home is that you're like, I really need a vacuum today. That's what I'm realizing as I'm laying down here. Okay, here we go. Finisher, friends. Don't go anywhere. This is the most fun part. So, if you've done this class, you know what's coming. We're gonna do glute bridges into abductions with the band above our knees. We're gonna start at 15 and work our way down. If you've been doing this a long time, start at 20. You do you. Push yourself. If you're new, perhaps start with 10, because the reps do get on you. So, it looks like this. We're glute bridging. We're doing 15 reps of glute bridge. At the end of 15 reps, we're squeezing out against the band for 15 reps. We drop immediately down into 14, 14 abductions, 13 up, 13 out, so on and so forth to 1. Sound good? Okay. Here we go. So if you want to start at 15 with me, I'll count you off on my pace. Many of you might have already started because you're starting at 20 because you're badass and crazy. All right, here we go. Starting at 15s. Lay down. We're going to drive through our heels the entire time. Really good, purposeful movement. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 reps here. Squeeze your glutes at the top. 9, 10, 11, 12. After 15, hold it high. 14, 15, and squeeze out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right back into it. I know it burns. Here we go. We're working our way down. 14 reps here. 6, 7, 8. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top. Make these count. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Squeeze out for 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Good. Right into it. 13. Here we go. 2, 3. Drive through those heels. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good work, you guys. 10. 3 more. 12, 13. Out for 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right into it. 12, 2, 3, 4. We're cruising through this, you guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeeze out for 12. Here we go. 5, 10. 2 more. Here we go. 11. I think this is the hardest one. 11. Somehow when you get to 10, you're like, okay, I'm on the home stretch here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Out for 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should be really burning by now, guys. Here we go. 10. Up. 3, 4. Stay with it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you want to stick around because we're doing a giveaway at the end of this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 9. Single digits. Easy day. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out for 9. Don't rush through these. Make them count. Here we go. 8 reps. Home stretch. Squeeze out against that band though the whole time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Out for 8. 4, 7, 8. Right into it. 7 reps. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out. Good job, good job. Here we go. 6 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more. 6. Squeeze it up. Take your hips high. 5, 6, 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out for 5. Nice and slow, 3, 4, 5, 4 reps. Don't rush through these. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're almost done. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Last couple. Make them slow and good. 2, and last one, we're gonna hold out for 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, yes you can. 8, 9, 10. Let it go. Oh, goodness gracious. Nice work, you guys. You did it. That was a sweaty little toning day. Oh, nice work. Hey, 14 of you stuck around for that. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so stretch it out a little bit. Take some down dogs. Definitely get into like a pigeon pose. Stretch those hips out. Oh, that's where I feel it the most, those IT bands.